Question out there for everybody out here, all you gurus, you psychologists, you therapists, even if y'all don't have the title, but y'all been through a lot in life and y'all have gotten to a particular place to where you have control over your mind, you have control over your environment. And if you don't have control over your environment, you don't let much outside of you don't let much in your environment influence you and your thoughts and to bring you down to their level. How and what exercises have you guys used to work on your emotional and your mental stability? And what I mean by that is, I mean a lot by that, but I'm gonna focus on this. Let's just say you feel so good right now. You feel great, or you feel good, and you're in a space to where something good has just happened to you, but you walk into an environment and that environment has just brought you down to that level of where they are. It could be a family member's house that you just walked into and they have something going on. Outside of a death, we're not going to let a death, because we know a death can bring all of us down. But what exercises have you guys mastered and techniques that you guys use to put your mind in a space to where you're not letting any of your friends crap, your family members crap, your partnerships crap get and bother you, no matter what the hell is going on? What techniques have you guys used to strengthen your mental and your emotional stability and helped you to grow to not let those things affect you? Because that is a space where I'm lacking. And if I can get some tips from people that have been through it and been able to figure that out, I am gladly open to hear what you have to say, because I need to start working on that today. With someone, because I don't care if someone damn near gets this far in my face, I still want to be able to have the strength internally to not smack the shit out of them, or to not feel like I want to smack the shit out of them, or to get a negative thought in my mind. I want to get to that space. What have you done? And what can you provide to me publicly, so maybe other people can learn from this too, to help us to where we don't get to those spaces to where we want to do something to somebody or do something to ourselves, for the ones that's out there and those that's in that mind frame. Because it's something that's not talked about enough, or maybe it's because I'm not researching it enough. Because we like to focus on the physical, especially in the health world, where we like to be vegans and raw vegans and alkaline vegans. We like to talk about physical and working out and all that stuff. But the mind is very, very powerful. And it only takes a split second for you to put yourself in a situation where everything is gone. Everything that you work for is crumbled and gone because you decided that you didn't have enough self-control and you smacked the shit out of somebody, and when you smacked them, their head hit the corner of a table and they died. Yeah, it sounds extreme, but shit like that happens. Or maybe they didn't die and they just hurt themselves and they want to press charges on you. Whatever. Like, these are things that happen every day. And, you know, some of us are in toxic relationships. Some of us have toxic friendships. Some of us are in toxic work environments, to where our co-workers and our people around us, they may put us in situations to where we may have to take that thought that you are giving us, or not giving us, but take that technique that you're going to give us. We may have to use it so we don't waste our lives in that split second. Because it only takes a split second. And we can't put the blame on them because they had a fucked up behavior. We have to put that on ourselves because we didn't have the tools in our toolbox to pull out when it was time for something to be applied when you get triggered. See, people that I don't know, I don't usually get triggered by them. I don't know you. But if I know you, it's something about people that know you, that get under your skin, and they know they get under your skin. And even if they didn't know they got under your skin, like, those tools have to be used. At least for me, I need those tools. I don't like your political view. So now that you watching this shit on TV all day, now I'm upset. I'm over in the corner, I'm upset because you watching fucking NBC all day, listening to the news, which is bad. That shouldn't have nothing. I shouldn't be allowing that to affect me, but I do. I let shit like that affect me. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything, but that's just one example. And I need those tools, man, because, you know, I don't want to be in a position of where I'm compromised and I done did something hurtful to somebody because I couldn't control myself because of something that they was doing and I didn't like it. That didn't have nothing to do with me. You know, people like to say you should not disengage. I don't want to say distance yourself, but I can't think of the word right now, a little stump. When I come back to it, I'll probably put that on the video. But, because I don't really like doing a bunch of editing and chopping and screwing these videos. But I don't want to be friends with somebody and I feel like I have to do that with you, like disengage or whatever. But I still want to be your friend if you're doing something that I don't like and don't approve of without my body language showing that I don't approve of it, or internally I'm getting a bad feeling about you, and then my outward expressions is actually seeping out and showing that now I'm treating you differently. I don't want that to be a problem. I don't want that to be a thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disengage from my friends or my family members who don't take the information that I have to offer them. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to a brother on the thing the other day, Scott Bernhard, much respect to him and rest in peace to his mother. And he was, you know, basically coming down on himself about not being able to save his mother in time before her untimely passing away. Rest in peace to Mama Bernhard. And he was really, really down that day. And he said he felt like a failure or whatever. He wasn't able to do all he could. He knew he had all the knowledge, but he couldn't save his mother. And I'm not going through that with my mother because she's not dying of something that I know of. But, you know, I've been trying to enlighten her on things to do to change her lifestyle. And when I first became a vegan, quote unquote, and I got into this, you know, most of us vegans, when we first go vegan, we try to impose what we know on everybody else and why they should do this and why they shouldn't do that. That's what we do when we first get into the information, and we realize that that's pushing people away, so we fall back. And now that I'm almost 8 years in, I've learned to not do that. But I still make slick remarks every once in a while. And I might make a slick comment when somebody says something, and then I'll make a comment about why this is going on. But, you know, what I'm getting at is I don't want it to get to a space to where my mother asks me for help later on and she gets sick after having all this information that I have, and she didn't take none of the information, and now she really needs me to be with her 24/7 or most of the day because she didn't take the information, or I find myself holding animosity to and resenting her for not taking the information. I don't want to get to that space. That's another tool that I would like to put into my toolbox, how to separate that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want the help and I got the help. I need to learn how to separate that from allowing that to influence how I'm treating you. You know what I mean? I don't want that to be something that impacts my relationship negatively, because something that you're doing that I don't like, now I'm giving you the third degree or the silent treatment because I still have childish ways and I'm not grown up enough to separate the two. You see what I mean? So we gotta help each other out with this, because I really would like to know the tools to propel and excel. I don't need any health tips no more when it comes to body and eating. It's time to accelerate the mind, because everything is mental. Everything starts in the mind. And I know that I can get it done. I know that I can. It's easier said than done, but I'm willing to put in the work. Even with everything that I have going on, and getting ready to move to Belize. I can't leave the United States expecting to go into a Belize with a better mentality. No, I'm gonna just take the same trash down there. I need to start working on it. I've been started to work on it, but I'm still lacking. Still lacking. And that's okay, because I wanna get better, and I will get better. But I need more tips from those that are qualified. Yeah, you don't have to have the certifications and the degrees. It would help, but real life experience can never be discounted without those degrees. You can have all that experience and not have those degrees and still be, your information and still can be as relevant as those people without a degree. I don't have a degree. I can still tell you how to go and buy a house from A to Z, how to sell it from A to Z. Yeah. So I'm not saying that you got to have a degree, but if you have the tools to provide to me and the people that are actually following this video, I think that most of us would like to hear those. And if we don't hear them today and we don't take what we're supposed to get from it, or even point me in the direction of somebody's YouTube I can go and check out. And we know faith without works is dead. So the work has to be done. I gotta put that work in. It's crazy how I'm looking at this case. You gotta look over here. I'm looking over here because, you know, it's the camera, but, you know, it's over here, brother, my brother. Huh? Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. That's it, man. That's all I want. I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. I'm out here getting some sunlight. It's been a while. I'm in northern Florida before I go to Belize. Probably go back up north, New York, Philly, DC, Delaware. Check out a few of those states before I go. I want to visit my grandmama Love, a couple family members, and, you know, tighten up a few things. And I'm out of here, get to Belize. Yes, everybody have a good day. Enjoy. Peace.